Roulette wheel kept spinning. The tourists, they kept putting more money in. I believe in this horse, one of them say. That one never gonna win, some others say. For this man, gambling was just another routine. Brushing teeth, interrupting others in talk and such things. He ushered his way in the hallways of the casino. Hotels, great places to write novels. So you would think, how wrong was I? He lost plundered a lot of money in that game. Not born a tradesman was I, a man of words, that's why. We never left those places, addicted to your lifestyle of high rolling and speed bowling, until overdosed and feeling even Niagara falls. Boring, boring, boring. He tried to stimulate their sensory oculators. It was not happening. Smashing down the chips on the table, he screamed, "Enough with this revelry. Don't you ever read a book? A book. A book, a book." There was an echo, repeating endlessly until it died down into silence. Into silence they disappear, like pages on the words you stack, whatever came into the sight from the alley black. It was on their background chimney and a cot, the haystack, the wheels made out of wood, clack clack. They kept spinning and an old man jumps off wearing a top hat, in himself being disjointed from all else, gathered. It was a false positive, he say. What them mean? A hillbilly boy asked from the man of great stature. Meaning that they no enemies. Let them through, the man with the top hat say, and jump back on the horse. Riding, riding, riding. Reading now, with slow pace, exhaling slow, deep breathe. Another one, aiming the arrow, freezing of time. Let go! And it flies towards the target. You keep missing! Another try, keep on try. They spoke like that, like the spokes on the wheel. One of them snapped. On, the courage! Slip off the road into the mud. The man with the top hat, accusing and cursing between his lips. A straw, not even a tumbleweed, so dry. Too dry! There's a fountain outside the casino. The lights shine on the water. We don't got to explain why. What works, works. That just works. The cab driver say as the man hop, hop, hop on. Hop, hop, hop on. Children sing along. Why do be sour and hurt in the feelings? You got still life left to live. The future filled with hope, bright as the light of the sun, the sun, the sun. Where did you get such a tape? The cab driver asked. Fall on my lap, the man say. He sure as heck was not going to tell that to such a plain cab driver. Not really, the cab driver asked. There was a guy, a supplier, but he was no pusher. He felt uncomfortable telling the cab driver this. Yet he did. I guess taking gamblers to and from can get boring, he say. All right, I'll let you in, he say, and the revolving door opens. It opens. As the door spins, I dived it, so that you have a place beside mine. Beside mine. Forever you and I. Beside mine. Me and you today this time. We won't make you the same mistakes as we did in the olden times. Olden times. What is wrong with this picture? The teacher asked. Punch the side of the screen, one student asked, while taking command like his father used to. Father used to do this, he explains. The kid ended up being a transmissions technician. He made it work. What works, works. And we don't got to explain shit why. He spat at the interrogator. The interrogator stayed calm and walked out of the room. On the other side of the one-sided glass there was a top-hatted man from the past. I still can't understand how you are here, the FBI interrogator say. But please tell me, what is going on with this man? The top-hatted man opened the door of the interrogation room, walks inside. They look from the unsided window. And what goes on? The top hat man take down his pants and starts peeing all over the interrogee's shoes. And what's amazing is that the man does not even seem to mind that his shoes are getting peed on. Why not? They not some Milanese made dress shoes too. Who said that? God damn it! Peeing on my own shoes! God damn it! God damn it! Echo. Echo, echo. Going from dire poverty into this type of gigantic victory life happened quite naturally. It was a path paved for me. Good gods they are. But not if you follow them listening close. He say. Repetition was one of the most revered facets of our training. They keep interrogating him and come to conclusion that he was not some tourist. Don't got that type of money to travel and write a book in casino hotel, he say. So I insist, I imagine that. Something is wrong with this picture. It's his fucking picture, so don't touch that. So don't touch that. You don't keep thinking that he will take revenge if we do. Just let me know if he moves. Dead men don't move. Dead men don't cry. Dead men don't have dreams. How could we ask why? Ask why? They lost their life. Their life. It was the reason why I left behind the army life. The army life. It just wasn't my style to be ending others' life. I wanted them to read what came from these hands of mine, even if they were on the other side of the planet. I was sure we could even find someone who would translate that rhyme. I sent the manuscript in. The first publisher didn't like it. The second didn't either. The third sent me a letter with a golden star, a sticker, and said the writing was good, but it's not a genre that they want publishing. I attached the golden star sticker on the case of my typewriter. It kept there reminding me. Maybe someday I could be like those real writers. Real writers. I was learning everything that real writers do. More importantly, what real writers don't do. In that process, there was a lot of headaches, a lot of hopeless, lonely moments. And from now here to that back when I was in the school, writing stupid stories because teacher told us so. I could have never been able to tell that from the same hands, this came. This came out of my hands. I can't believe it. I sure as hell can't believe it. Written by True Detective. The end.